What is best in life? Well, today we uh, are here with Sheik Jahandar of Quivir, trying to conquer Tabaristan. And on the road to that conquest, he is trying to conquer the Sheikdom of Gurgan and acquire a trading post on the Silk Road so that I can interact with the new Jade Dragon DLC of this great game, Crusader Kings 2. And by being on the Silk Road, I'll be more closely interacting with China. So for now, I'm just going to try to conquer Gurstan, or Gurgan, and have that on my way to conquering the duchy, or I'm not sure if they call it an emirate or what the word is in this part of this world, for Tabaristan, and that will be my first accomplishment. And as you can see, we left it on a cliffhanger yesterday with this battle, although the battle is going pretty well in my favor, between the forces of Gurgian and myself in green. And although with the first battle that they had, they did outnumber us. So we'll just begin the clock and see what happens. Rumors have reached me that people are trying to kill my wife. I thought the one who was trying to kill me was my bitter rival and my vassal, who I had slain by my secret agents yesterday, but I will see about this. There's still someone out there to kill me. So I lost 176, dealt 148. So now I will return to Gurgan, and siege down the last outpost in Gurgan, and hopefully that will deliver me victory. Take Moose Jaws out of hiding, send Cheyenne into hiding. My vassal levies, they're getting a bit of discontent. And I can jail the following. Do I want to jail Firmerez? No, he likes me. So I won't. So is he intriguing against me? Farmez? Not that I know of, at least. Ruler War Declaration Sovereignty Law. So here we go, I'm sieging down this last, I believe it's the temple, not the city. Varam. Varam is a Zoroastrian temple. Oh, and let me see what these other holdings are. Tabaristan, he can only raise 738. The peasants are getting troublesome. Sheik Dalian, Tabaristan, Marshal of the Abbasid Empire, Court Eunuch of the Arabian Empire, so he's a eunuch. My wife is pregnant, doubt besets me. My wife gets around a lot. So this is okay. So this is Count Sherivan in Baghdad to train troops. No, I'll trust my wife. And I will begin developing. That's the same man. Let's see if there's another. Okay, this is on the Silk Road, but I can't build another trading post. There's only one trading post per duchy, I think, usually. So it doesn't matter which one of these. Both of them have the same number of holdings. What's this? Oh, just a measles outbreak. Silk Road. So I will move my Astabada, or Chancellor, to fabricate a claim here. See if I can gain one. And I still haven't won the siege. When I win the siege, will I win the war? I wonder. Offer peace and force demands. Yes, so I've already won the war. I've usurped the title of Sheikdom of Gurgan from Count of Vendad Hormozd of Diastan. So I've won that war. Alright, so that's me now. Let's see what my income is. Negative 14, so let me pause and see if there's now a new way that I can get a casus belli to declare war on this gentleman. We cannot declare war if we have raised any armies. Okay, so actually I'm in my own territories, so I will dismiss my levies. Dismiss my levies. Now, declare war. Border dispute over Alamut. Border dispute over Tabaristan. So now this new border dispute, casus belli, it costs 100 gold. Darn. And 100 piety, and I'm at 94. I'm right on the edge. And I don't believe I can exploit anymore from Jewish moneylenders because last episode they were all thrown out. Borrow money from Jewish merchants. They've all been thrown out of the kingdom. So I cannot afford. I have to wait for a casus belli, and that means that my mercenaries will have disbanded. Well, I guess it's just time to disband the mercenaries then. And alas, I can't in one fell swoop become duke. However, there's still hope for me. Oh, my courtier Naka died at 26. I'm still only 41. I'm hoping to become head of the duchy before I pass on to my heir. Although, luckily enough, I still only have one heir. Opinion of me, negative 20. I'll send her a gift. So hopefully I can get the baby making business getting going. And now... will a buzzard do? My wife Cheyenne has been captivated by the grace and strength of the hunting birds and begged me for a bird. Too dangerous, my love. A falcon will serve you well. There we go. I gave her a falcon. Does she like me now anymore? No, mine is 75. Wow. Alright. So it is time that I found another I need another concubine. Diplo range, yes. An unmarried woman. Arrange them by age. And we want them young. Yes, we do. For this Crusader Kings 2. Not that young. Want them over 16. Oh, adult. Yes. She's ambitious. She's strong. Oh, good. We have a daughter. There we go. Arbitrary, temperate, gregarious, patient. Vaishnavast, branch of Hinduism, strong. Kashatirya, character belongs to the Kashatirya caste. It's the Indian caste of warriors and kings, second in the caste hierarchy. She won't become my concubine, even though she has the strong trait. I guess I'm going to try my religion group, because otherwise they don't think they'll consider becoming my concubine. Now she's 33, mastermind theologian, dutiful cleric, elusive shadow. She's 27 though, it's pretty old. Fever, trusting, just, cruel. Trusting, proud, just, wroth. Well, let's see, how are my finances doing here? Well, I'm gaining over 2 gold pieces a month now. I decided to grant you the Emirate of Tabaristan in recognition of your service and your nobility of spirit. That's terrific. I unintentionally gained my goal. I am now Emir Jahandar, the heir to the Kuramid Emirate. Well, I've become head of the Kuramid Emirate. Which are these lands here? He's my vassal now. And I just, oh, this is fantastic. So now, let me check my succession law. I'll try to, I made it a goal to not have this game on pause as little as possible. So my succession law is seniority. I haven't reigned for 10 years, and a vassal does have a negative opinion of me again. So let me check my vassals. I must have a new slew of them. The Sheik of Alamat desires, he probably just desires, yeah, he's angry for not being on the council, but that can be changed. What skill does he have? Ugh, nothing. I could probably still make a marshal though. Count Shervin. Oh, this marshal is, yeah, this marshal is nothing great. There we go, Count Shervin. So now when I check my inheritance laws, seniority has no vassal with a negative opinion of me. Vassals. Who is this fine gentleman? The Wali of Denmark. Tyrant. Irritated. Raised levies. Envious. I don't think I'm going to be able to overcome this. Tyrant -20, fired from council -15. Well, those will go away, and I still have to... my Aaron Splablod tells me that one of my commanders, Faridan, has improved significantly. Oh, he's a defender. Fantastic. Well, I'll wait until I've actually reigned 10 years, and then I'll decide. I'll open my chronicle. So 769 to 779. So I should be at the 10-year mark. And has reigned for at least 10 years. What do I do about this troublesome priest? I guess I can give him a gift, or I can assassinate him. -30. The tyrant fired from council and irritated should all expire, and the raised levy should expire. It's just the envious that he has a permanent problem with. So, how am I doing here? I need 1,000 esoteric power to rank up. I am an initiative. I can scryer, so I can, clicking on my character's portrait to turn it into the mystical art of divination. So I will right-click on myself and perform a scrying. I'll lose 150 esoteric knowledge, and I will attempt divination. I place the bowl before me and wait for the water to be perfectly still. A regular scrying would allow me to choose a focus for my thoughts. On the other hand, I could use something from my shelves of alchemy in order to create something unseen before. The reflection on the water ripples as I let out a deep breath. I want to know about battles to come. I want to know where my relationships will lead. I want to know what will happen to me as Emir. Some crushed gold shall help me form a pattern. And this option is available because I have an ingredient in my treasury. I'll try that one, the special option. It takes a minute, but after a while I'm certain of it. I see a lion. No, it's a woman with the head of a lion. Oh, my martial skill has gone up, and my personal combat skill has gone up. Well, that's a good omen. Now, building a laboratory. So do I do this through the intrigue focus? Compose a book. I may do that. Acquire ingredients. Expel the jewelry. Oh, construct laboratory. It's up here. Has a personal wealth equal to 50 gold. There we go. A truly useful laboratory can take both time and money to assemble, but without an office dedicated to alchemy, I doubt I will ever be able to unveil the deeper secrets of the world. For science, and I will spend 50 gold, hard-won gold, on my library, but I did win my dukedom, so I actually accomplished that before in the lifetime of my single person. Secrecy is of great importance, as the experiments I perform in my laboratory may both frighten the ignorant and tantalize my fellow alchemists. To keep intruders away, laboratories are often built deep within a castle, but a more accessible building would likely be more efficient. My secrets will be safe deep within the walls of Saman. The plans for your laboratory will have to fit into your existing castle. Let's build an efficient and accessible office for research. The plans for your laboratory will only be dictated by what is most efficient, but your secrets will not be as well guarded. Let us build a remote guarded compound. Yes, let's do that. Alright, and let's check this. One child lacks a childhood focus. Etiquette, and I can assign a guardian now, so we'll go for stewardship, and she's Midas touched, so my Dirk Pat will be the guardian. And she lacks focus. I'll give her an intrigue. I'll try to give her a stewardship focus. I think this will be the same as the last. Cinna, that'll increase his opinion. In order to properly heat and transform metals or other substances, I require furnaces at different temperatures and flames of different types. The alchemical texts speak of various setups that could be beneficial. A modest setup with one furnace will be enough. I can work around a small but varied setup, lose 20 gold. I require a state-of-the-art laboratory. I'll lose 35 gold. I'm in a rebuilding phase, and like I said, I'm feeling pretty excited because I won my emirate already. So I'm willing to go lower on gold and then rebuild with my monthly balance of a plus 263. And let's check my inheritance laws again. Seniority. I still haven't reigned for 10 years, and I still have a vassal with a negative opinion of me. 769. I hope it doesn't mean I have to reign in this new emirate for 10 years. Because that would mean not until 790, until I'm 52. No vassal has a negative opinion of me. The glass in which I keep my concoctions is brittle and breaks easily. This may be tolerable for beakers and other dispensable glass, but earlier today a giant alembic shattered into 1,000 pieces after having been heated carelessly by one of my helpers. Let us try to limit their use. Jahandar will keep buying a glass of inferior quality, but helpers will be instructed to handle it with extreme care for now. We must only buy the most expensive and durable glass. That's 20 more glass. I don't have it. Oh, it did. It allowed me to go into a negative balance. So there we go. Budget deficit. Hopefully this will only go on for a little over a month. To the ignorant, laboratory equipment can appear both frightening and alien. Word has gotten out of some of the unusual contraptions that have been built for my laboratory. A small mob has assembled outside, demanding answers about why I'm constructing so clearly ungodly things. I will try to placate the nobles rather than to... will make changes to his laboratory to placate the frightened locals rather than to increase efficiency. And why listen to the rabble? I'll take the prestige hit. I want to be the best Hermetic Society member I can be. And it doesn't say how much knowledgeable. Not all pottery is suited for the kind of alchemical work I do. My experiments require both the porous orange pottery that can absorb components in the crucible and the dark and highly fire-resistant pots in which even the strongest metal can be melted. Good quality does come at a high price, however. In time, the locals will rise to this challenge, so I'll just use local pottery. Only the best will be good enough. Alright, now I'm really in budget deficit for about 6 months. 10 months, I mean. So, hopefully this is the last contribution to alchemical pottery that I need make. And I should... this concubine is 27. She's getting pretty old. They're both 27. And my wife is 35. Oh, wow. She's pretty much out of childbearing years. Sometimes the difference identifying success can be as hard as achieving it. Many metals and other substances are so alike that only an expert can tell them apart. To avoid mishaps, perhaps it would be best to invest in a library of reference literature to avoid unwelcome surprises. The books I have will be enough for another 20 gold. Well, before I do that, I'm going to try to find a concubine, a suitable concubine for my wife. And I'm going to try any religion. Geniuses. Here's an 18-year-old genius. Take concubine. No, she's not willing to. Quick. No quick ones. Strong. The 27-year-old one is just on the borderline, but I would take her if she would accept. No. I am in Diplo range, but I'm seeing if I can take a concubine from any religious group. And strong. 27-year-old, I think she rejected me before. Take concubine, no. And attractive. This 24-year-old one, Coptic. Now, can I invite her to court? Arrange betrothal. Would she marry my son, I wonder? I don't have that option. Alright, so we'll just have to go for the high skill trees. So a nice high Midas touched. Yes, a Midas touched concubine of age 16. Ambitious, that's a good trait to have for your kid, although ambitious and just. There we go. Take concubine. And right, now is there another skill learning? Oh, 22. She's 27, but would she consider being a concubine? $60.21. Oh, great. I need more sons, though, to flesh out my dynasty. I only have 3 concubines. I was sure I could have 4. I do have the seduction focus. The seduction court physician, 31. Seduce. So it must be a religion. Ah, great, finally. I gain 15 economic technology points. And I get an impressive laboratory, plus a gain of monthly prestige and learning. And I gain 200 esoteric knowledge. There we go. So, I have achieved... There we go. Alright. I still have a budget deficit, although I'm catching up pretty quick at almost 3 gold pieces a month. But that's still going to be 10 months of a budget deficit. I have no active mission. I am 500. I am halfway to the next level. And esoteric knowledge I've scribed on myself. And I can, the other power I have is brewing potion of eudaimonia, which will remove depression or stress for characters in my court. Now, I do have a new concubine. Now, let's see if my inheritance law... All my vassals now have a positive opinion of me, but I haven't reigned for at least 10 years, so I believe, I'm going to have to last until I'm 52, 42, 52, because I guess that includes 10 years of reigning in the title of tens of thousands of crows. A dragon was seen in the county of Kuvir. Jahandar Kuramed usurped the Sheikdom of Gurgan from Vandad, Hormuz, and Karazhan. Actually, it was the Emperor that granted it to me, and that was in 779. So I'm going to have to make it to 789, and it's 780 at the moment. But all my vassals are happy, and although there is someone trying to kill me, but I don't know what these plots are. So I'll have to make sure... Oh, I don't have a spy master. I have a spy master with an ability of 10. So my spy master is now scheming to try to defend me. Now, collecting taxes. I'll change that to where the Silk Road is to try to increase the taxes there. Instead of drilling commanders, Iran Safabad Sherivan has been fighting them. There is truly a lack of discipline in your ranks. I become bitter rivals with Count Sherivan. Well, he still has a positive view of me, so that's not so bad. And I'm involved in all of these wars, none of which I'm participating in. What's my troop strength now? It's only at 570. Well, we're getting close to the end of this episode. I have done some accomplishments. I built a laboratory for the Hermetic Society. I have become the Emir of Tabaristan. Alright, someone is in a conspiratorial fashion. Obligate the vassal. So someone is finding out known plots. My plots, known plots, prisoners. Count Shervin of Alamat. You are right, of course. I will promise not to support factions against you. Very good. Well, I guess we will end it there. And we do have some accomplishments. Like I said, I accomplished building a laboratory for the Hermetic Society, although I'm only halfway to the next level. I scribed myself, which gave me a bonus to learning, and a bonus to martial, or I guess it was a bonus to martial power that I gained. And my impressive laboratory has given me monthly prestige and bonus to learning. And I acquired a younger concubine with reasonable stats, ambitious, and Midas touched, although she doesn't like me as well. I'll have to wait to bribe her. And I accomplished the Emir of Tabaristan. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notifications of my other videos. And please consider following me on Facebook. Have a good day.